Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, ew, what was that noise? I'm zipping my mouth. That is gonna get clipped and edited somewhere where I did not want it to be used. In today's video, we are doing a makeup challenge that has been going all around TikTok that personally I think is so stupid, but it's really funny, it's really entertaining, and it really is quite the challenge, and that is doing a full face of makeup using only the packaging. Basically, that means no tools, no sponges to blend in, no brushes to blend out, no tweezers, no glue. Literally, all you could use to apply and blend out a product is the actual product itself. So, I went through my makeup collection, tried to pick some products that I think might help me out with this challenge, and let's get right into doing a full face using only the makeup packaging. Let's go. All right, I feel like it's been quite a while since we've done like a true makeup challenge. If you guys are excited for today's video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot. And if you have not already, come and click that big red subscribe button down below. Come join the family. We would love to have you for our weekly scheduled content. Let's get right into this makeup routine today, starting off with a primer. And this is pretty hard because a lot of primers are like either a squeeze tube or, well, that's it. They're all like a squeeze tube, which would be extremely hard to blend into your skin. But then I found this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup, which is a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream all in one. Now in this case, all we care about clearly is the primer, but the reason I'm gonna use this is because look at this, comes with the sponge right there. So if we give this a little twisty twist, the product is going to get dispersed into that sponge, which we then can use to blend it all over my face.
Slay!
Hello, my brain is braining today.
Oh my god.
So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting this onto this. Oh, what a good match, hello. We're gonna start putting this onto the skin to apply it. And we're also gonna be using this sponge at the same time to blend it out. Oh, ew, this honestly feels kind of gross. Oh my god, even though this has a sponge, this is taking a long time. I have not twisted for any more product either. This is still all the product that came out initially. So honestly, quite pleasantly surprised with how much is in here. A little bit is clearly going quite a long way. I'm gonna use a paper towel to blot off any of the excess product that is still left in this sponge. And then we're just gonna really do one last and final pouncing session to really blend this all into my skin. So for foundation today, I figured the only option that we could really use is a foundation stick. Because obviously when you open it up, there's the product right there. Whereas any other normal foundation is like a squeeze component and you can't do anything with it. So at least with a stick, you can draw it on and it's there. Now blending this out is gonna be a whole different story. Whatever, let's go. So this is the Hourglass foundation stick. I've honestly never used this before, but I've heard really great reviews. Oh my god, this is going on so smooth. Oh my god, if I do like I cannot go in and do an entire layer because that'll be so disgusting. Hold on, okay, let me see. Wow, this is really smooth and creamy. Oh no, this is not gonna be good, you guys. This is not gonna be good. Okay, I feel like that has to be enough, surely.
It's gonna feel so like a massage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
First of all, ew. Second of all, why is this working? Wait, the flat surface kind of slays on second thought. I mean, you guys, look at that fucking coverage. I was kind of scared, but the flat edge of this is like kind of slaying. I mean, yeah, it is blending it in. Look at this. Ew, there is so much foundation on my face right now. I think this is the best I'm gonna get. Oh no. I thought I was gonna be able to do well in this challenge. God, I've seen people on TikTok do this and end up with like perfect foundation routines. I'm sorry, you're cheating. There's no way. There's no way. There's literally no way. For concealer, we're gonna do the Maybelline Age Rewind because it comes with a sponge. Sorry if it's boring, but like, I would like to look somewhat okay by the end of this and we are not off to a gorgeous start. So, oh my God, I literally look like fucking cake mix. Same thing again, just fucking tap, 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 over and over and over again. At least when I blend in this concealer, it gives me a little bit of an opportunity to fix some of the really bad foundation areas because this is a much smaller sponge. But something tells me this still ain't gonna look good. We're gonna do some contouring now, well, really some bronzing. And we're gonna use the Rare Beauty stick in Bright Side. Oh gosh. My face feels like a fucking slip and slide. it has the fucking Rare Beauty logo imprinted into the cap. Let me see what happens here. Zoom in. Rare Beauty logo imprinted onto my skin. So that's not good. I'm gonna try to use the end of the stick instead. I really wanted to use the Makeup by Mario contour stick because it comes with the brush on the other end. Literally so perfect, but we purchased it for our full face of the worst rated products from Sephora video, which by the way, thank you guys so much for all your love and support on that one. But obviously if you watched that video, it was broken, so broken. And I tried to fix it so I could use it for the video and I couldn't figure it out. So we are stuck with this. And last but not least of our liquid products, thank fucking God, we're gonna use some blush. Now for this, I grabbed the P. Louise Cheek of It blushes because, as you can see, they come with a giant sponge. Now I am gonna have to clean this up too because I remember these are extremely pigmented and the last thing that I need is to fuck up my entire face that's already looking quite fucked up. Do a little dot, 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 dot. Oh, this is such a light pink. You can barely even see that on camera. Oh no. Usually these makeup challenges are always a struggle for me, but I do manage to pull it off in the end. I don't think that's gonna be the case with today's video. Have I finally met my match with the makeup challenges? It looks like it. Well, let's go ahead and set this in place before this gets any worse than it already is. Now for powder, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. I was literally like, am I gonna have to take a fucking setting powder and just like literally sit there and like pour it out onto my face? But then I remembered, thank God.
Thank God.
At the last minute, my brain started braining and I remembered that a lot of pressed powders sometimes come with a little tiny compartment underneath where it has a fucking sponge. Look at that. Okay. Oh, this is literally my only hope with this, but I'm gonna grab this nasty little cheap ass 1 cent sponge. And this is gonna be our only hope to set our face in place. So we're gonna really just go in. This is a brand called Australis, just an Australian setting powder that I've had in my collection for years. The only one that I could find that had a stupid sponge inside. Oh wow, that's darker than it should be. This is gonna make me look so flat after all the work we just did. Oh my God, this is so nasty. I feel disgusting. Oh my God. You guys, my skin has never looked worse in a video. Never. Oh my gosh. Does my like MAC powder or something come with this? Oh my God, no it doesn't. Oh! I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Fix Plus powder. That's a bit of a lighter, more normal shade to try to add back some dimension to my face. Yes, oh my God, okay. Okay, now it looks like I at least have some dimension in my skin instead of just being flat. Ooh, okay, it still looks really, really bad, but it looks less bad than it did a couple of minutes ago. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, which before you say anything, okay, I'm not gonna be cheating because brow pencils have, you know, you draw it in with one end, spoolie it on the other end, and then the brow gel comes with the brush inside, so we're all good there, but I'm gonna do those and then I'll be right back and we can do some eyeshadow together. I was able to get my eyebrows pretty clean. I used the pencil and then I was able to go into the one size concealer because the doe foot actually has like a flat edge. So I cleaned them up as best as I possibly could, and now it's time for some eyeshadow. Now, this is where this gets a little bit tricky and the challenge actually becomes a real challenge because no eyeshadow palette can really be applied with the packaging. I would literally have to sit there and like rub the entire thing onto my eyelid, but I realized, hello, I just released a liquid eyeshadow, Create Paint. Hello, for my brand Painted. Now, when you open this up, it basically is just a little hole for the paint to come out of. This isn't gonna do much. Okay, if I squeeze it out, I could of course do some like polka dots or some, you know, little shit. It's not gonna look very cute and there's no way to really blend this out, but the end of this tube is sealed so the paint doesn't fall out of it. What if I use the sharp end of the tube to stamp on an eyeliner wing? That's called innovative thinking.
I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but.
Look at this, ready? So we're gonna take our painted mixing palette and we're gonna go just like this and basically use that flat edge as a stamp. Oh my God, this is gonna be a big wing. Yeah! Oh yeah, fuck yeah, look at this. Okay, now, we go like this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, look at this. Okay, now we're just gonna trace the lid. Gotta be really careful here. Just using this to paint it on.
I'm famous for being beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, and talented.
Come on! Yes! You got, oh my God! Innovation at its finest. Oh, damn, it got a little messy up in there. You know what? I can try to clean it up though. Okay. Is it the best wing that I've ever created? No, absolutely not. But is it the worst wing that I've ever created? Honestly, probably also no, which is a feat in my book, okay? Should I add another line? Like, should I do like a nice fun, like line like right there? I should have fucking left it where it was. Sometimes you just have to learn when enough is enough, you know? When you start to get greedy, this is what happens. You get greedy and then you get ugly. Nasty how the universe works like that, but karma's a bitch. Mascara time. I can't curl my lashes. And we'll just go right in with any mascara. Thank God this is pretty easy. Once again, we just, you know, this is already part of the packaging. So all we have to do is just put it on. And we're almost done with the routine, you guys. I've never looked uglier. I have, that's a lie. I've looked far uglier, but this is bad. Now for highlighter today, I want to use the Rare Beauty highlighter. Not only are these beautiful and stunning, but it also has a rounded shape, as you guys can see. So I figured, okay, I can just rub this onto my cheek and it's gonna apply. Come on! Oh my God, I thought I was a fucking genius with that. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can like blend this in at all using the packaging. Oh, Selena. Well, at least it's a really beautiful highlighter. This just gets worse by the fucking minute. Okay, let's do some lips. This should be pretty easy because it's just a lip liner. I should have done a red lip. That would have been cute to match this vibe. Should I? Okay, I was gonna put on a whole nude lip, okay, but that's kind of boring. I do that in literally every single video. I'm over it. I figured, might as well do a red lip to match the fun little red vibes we have going on right now. And what better to do it with than the Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Uncensored, because it comes with this cute little brush, this little doe-foot applicator to really apply it. Okay, here we go. And last but certainly not least, let's set this shit in place. Okay. And finally, that is a full face using only the product's packaging, all complete. This was a disgusting challenge. Oh my God. Obviously looking at my face in the mirror, this is not the worst I've ever looked, but that is because a lot of the makeup products that I was able to find today have the kind of applicators built into the componentry, so it wasn't that hard. Things like the primer, concealer, brows, lipsticks that have like the sponge of the applicator attached, not that bad, but as soon as it came to foundation, cream contour, powder, highlighter, eyeshadow, we really started to go downhill. This might actually be the worst my skin has ever looked up close. It kind of looks like okay on camera weirdly, but in person, holy fucking shit, you guys. My skin literally looks like craters of the fucking moon, okay? You may not need the most expensive and nicest quality sponges, tools, brushes out there. You need something, because in a world without them, we are fucked. On that note, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this challenge today. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps the channel quite a lot. And if you have not already, come click that subscribe button. We post new videos every single Friday, as well as some YouTube shorts as well. So come join the family, as well as clicking that bell icon so you guys always get notified whenever I upload to my YouTube channel. If you would like to follow me on my other social media platforms, my Instagram and TikTok are just James Charles. And of course, you can follow my brand Painted, the star of today's video, at painted.co, also available for shopping on painted.co. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you. Let me know what challenge you want to see me do next, and I will see you next time. Bye.